Hello and welcome to a new vlog. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sophie. I make vlogs on the YouTubes. Oh, that didn't work, hang on. That didn't work either. Let's pretend it did. Hello, I make vlogs on YouTube and I'm also making writing and reading content and stuff like that. So hi, welcome. There's no way of saying welcome without it sounding very creepy. Do you think this? Just me? I don't know. You join me on Wednesday the 22nd of February. No, it is fully July. Why did I say February? Despite what I myself have said, it is not February, it is July. We are dealing with the summer. You know what, I was about to say the heat wave. It's not been a heat wave for a few days. The hot today, the temperature today is only going up to 25. I can see next week where we're having 28s and stuff again, so I'm not massively thrilled about that. So welcome. I am getting all my makeup out, if you can hear. Started, I don't know, oh actually last vlog I was trying on this makeup that I bought for the first time. And I thought we'd try it again. We're going to try it again. So hello. I don't remember how long it's been since I did a vlog because I actually have uploaded stuff out of order. Out of order in terms of when I filmed them. So I'm a bit worried because I put my face medicine on this morning and I don't know how it's going to react to everything. I haven't been using my face medicine whilst putting on moisturiser and makeup at the same time. I'm sure it's ow! That hurt. Anyway, trying to work out when this is going to go up. At the time of filming this, my mid-year reset just went live, which is when I was looking through my goals that I set in January of 2026, obviously the same year this video is going up. I don't know what's going on with me in time. This January, the goals I've set for this year. So I've been through those and I've uploaded that video, and at the time of recording that went up yesterday. Yeah, I uploaded it yesterday. Brilliant. She's doing well. Yeah. And then my last vlog that I filmed is going up this weekend for me. However, this morning I have also finished my reading vlog because I finished my book last night. So I'm guessing, because I've only just started this video, that will go up first, meaning there has been a little while since I filmed a regular vlog, as in a non-reading vlog, and I don't know when this one's going to go up, so I'm a bit confused. I understand the idea of kind of doing like the batch content thing. I don't know why I keep doing this today, of doing batch content and saving stuff up, but I'm not very good at it. My memory, I just forget what's happened. So forgive me if I repeat myself at any point today. There we go. I've got to use that today. We're going to use some of this Studio Finish Concealer by MAC in NC15, which I'm not sure is the correct shade for me. But we are just using it to kind of get coverage on the spots and to get rid of some redness. So today, I don't remember if I've even told you what's happening today. I don't think I have. Today we are going to my mum's specialist appointment. Well, one of my mum's specialist appointments. And it's frustrating in a way from an attending the appointment point of view, because I have to drive, well, it depends on traffic, but it's a fairly long way. It's not the local hospital, is what I'm trying to say. And if there's traffic, it can take hours and hours. I'm hoping it won't today, because it's actually it's 8:59 now, and obviously we've not left yet. So I think we're going to miss morning traffic, and we're going to be travelling kind of, I said we were going to leave at 9 o'clock. I said we were going to leave sorry, I'm now distracted. My mum has a vendetta against Sainsbury's delivery trucks, and one of them's just arrived. And I'm not going to explain the vendetta. Anyway, so we're going to miss morning traffic. We're going to probably get there, I don't know, her appointment's at 2 something, so I plan to get there probably an hour early, maybe more than that, because this hospital's parking is probably one of the most stressful things I go through in my life, trying to find a space there. And yeah, we're gonna go to the hospital. So the reason it's frustrating is, as I just said, that hospital car park is the most upsetting thing in the world. But this appointment is also super funny, because sometimes it could be like 5-10 minutes and that's it, because that's how long it takes for this appointment. Again, fine, it's just because of how far we have to travel, it just is funny that it can be over within less than 10 minutes. But that's such is life. My plan though is to go to a certain bookstore called Waterstones on the way home, so I can buy the next book in the series, because I am reading the ACOTAR series, A Court of Thorn and Rose series. I finished book 2 last night, and even though I'm listening to the audiobook and I have the Kindle book, because I have the physical copy of the first 2 books, feels weird to not carry on the series. Like in my head, it would feel weird not to buy the other books, especially as, spoiler alert, did quite enjoy that second book. So the plan for today is travel great distances to go to the appointment, to go to the hospital, and then almost reward myself by driving back, going to the bookstore, and then coming home. So that is the plan for today. I don't know why, but I decided I wanted to put makeup on today. So here we go. This is the makeup. And I thought it's quite fun to chat to you whilst I do my makeup. So that is what I am doing. I'm trying to think if anything actually important has happened since I last filmed for you, so I can tell you, but actually Why is this sticky? Like, where did this get sticky from? It's brand new. Like, what in my makeup bag is sticky? That's quite concerning. Anyway, what has happened recently? Oh, today I'm actually meant to be working. Today is a Wednesday. And I would normally be working. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, I'd normally be working today. But I've swapped my days around this week, so I was able to take Mum to this appointment, because when you have this many appointments, as dear Mama does have, it can get a bit difficult with leave and stuff. My workplace is actually great in terms of, like, it's actually more than great in terms of its flexibility for me to do stuff to be able to take Mum to these appointments, and just that understanding in general that this is something I need to do and I'm responsible for, as it were. So yeah, it's great, but I am aware it can be quite disruptive. But my wonderful manager sort of suggested, like, do you think if I just swap my days this week it might be less disruptive? And we're gonna give it a go. So yeah, that's why, that's the very long-winded reason I am currently not working, and it's Wednesday. Was it worth it? I don't think so. I mean, the story, not taking Mum to the appointment, goodness me. Okay. Since I last spoke to you, we had a wonderful, I don't think I've told you about the match. I say the match, I mean our end of World Cup vibe, where the England team played the French team. Absolutely beautiful game. I mean, for one, 10 goals scored in that game, which is kind of bonkers, actually. Completely bonkers. But the nicest game of football I've ever watched. Hardly any fouls, at least in comparison to the other games that have been played this year, this tournament. The end, like the English team and the French team, all so polite to each other, so respectful and just supportive, etc. And I think some teams could learn a good lesson from that. And when I say some teams, I mean Argentina. And I was so all in on making sure I supported Spain instead of Argentina in the final. Argentina were an embarrassment, like, I'm sorry. The amount of violence in that game was insane. I'm pretty sure they, like, with like the post-match stats and stuff, there was like 19 fouls by Argentina themselves. Bonkers. And then when they were beaten by Spain, there were fisticuffs at the end of the match, and it was quite aggressive fisticuffs. And I was just like, pretty sure that's a criminal offence. I've just watched one of them pull, but because it's on the football pitch, we're going to let it slide. I was like, okay. You know what? I say it's a criminal offence. It is here, I think, what they did, but potentially not overseas. I don't know the legal system well enough to say if that was a crime or not. I am managing to put, my skin is dry already, And now I've just managed to like shove a load of makeup into my hairline, which isn't great, is it? Anywho, I'm making it worse. I'm doing that thing where you make it worse, not better. Okay. In the last vlog, I was like worried about how the makeup looked by the end of the day, and I thought it's because I didn't clean this brush. And you know what I've done? Nothing. I didn't clean the brush, so that's probably why it looks basically the same kind of effect. It's quite upsetting. It's okay. Oh, God. I need to be more consistent with the moisturiser, especially. No, I'm trying to be more consistent with my face medicine. Okay. She looks like a ghost. Come Halloween though, everyone will be jealous. Do I have my under eye concealer? I do. I might see. Oh no, the battery's gonna run out. Okay, we're back. I spend, frankly, an upsetting amount of time changing and charging batteries. One of the best purchases I ever made was, so hard for me to say, spare batteries. I have 3 batteries now, and yeah, I mean, obviously it's because my videos are like a year long, but I definitely couldn't make videos very well if I only had the one still. So yes, well done me for managing to acknowledge that flaw in my video process. I don't think that did anything, that bit of concealer, but I did it and I feel slightly better for doing it. I'm also going to try and use, it's not very sharp and I left my sharpener over there. Let's give it a go. Gonna come right in here. This is my Lisa Eldridge eye pencil that I got in an advent calendar. Was it the Liberty one or is this older than that? From the year before? I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing eyeliner and everything all of a sudden, but why not, eh? Why not? That is a thick layer. I don't have a tissue. That is really inconvenient. That is awful. Can I just wipe that off? Oh, I can. I can. Yeah, it's my new Lisa Eldridge thing. The Lisa Eldridge account actually liked a photo where I did a selfie and I tagged all the makeup I was wearing on Instagram. And the account liked it, which is nice. Recent likes also include Kath Kidson, because I wore a Kath Kidson dress to Harry Styles concert. And I was like, let me just tag it so people know where the dress is from in case anyone likes it. And they liked it as well, which I thought was quite cool. I'm always like, Mum, look. Because I had the studio tour last year. I don't remember. Was it last year? No, it's the beginning of this year. I'd filmed a reel. I think it was the Butterbeer one from when we went last time. And they sent a message and asked if they could post it at one point. And I was like, of course. And I signed a form and everything to say that I am happy for them to use it and basically share the rights, etc. That bit was a bit boring, so we won't go into that. But yeah, I get really excited by the smallest things, admittedly, but I thought that was fun. I have no idea what I was talking about. I really don't. At one point I was going through the week. Oh, I was talking about the football. How did I get onto... We don't know. I was talking about the football. Yeah, it was just embarrassing. Watching the fisticuffs, but if that's how you want to play Argentina, if that's how you want to lose, more to the point, then go for it. No one likes your team right now. You're just sort of internationally hated, that football team. There's nothing quite like hatred of a football team to bring people together, is there? Anywho, and then since then I've just sort of been working. It's been quite nice in a way. Well, it's weird now the football's over and now Wimbledon is over. It's like, what do we watch now? But I have enjoyed being able to go to bed earlier. We were looking at who's hosting the 2030 World Cup, which is terrifying to say that the year 2030 is actually only 4 years away. I don't appreciate that at all. But the reason we were looking is so I knew what time zone that was going to be in, so I can prepare for some late nights potentially. It's actually being shared by 3 different countries, 2 of which are European, so it won't be as painful potentially in terms of my bedtimes. Oh my goodness, I've been chatting for ages, haven't I, already? It's funny because I always enjoy making these videos and I enjoy kind of being calm and just chatting at whatever speed and pace and quantity I like. And then the second I import all the footage into Premiere Pro and I see how long I've been talking for, I hate myself. I'm like, why have you done this to yourself? You're the one who now has to watch it back and make sure it's fine, because no one else is going to do it. And there's nothing more upsetting than the sound of your own voice on camera. And I'm always looking going, what the hell was that face? What are you doing? Why did you say that? It's fine. It's all fine. I like the long videos. I've tried to make short videos. Doesn't really work. It's funny because a lot of people's videos are literally like 8 minutes long. I'm like, oh, how do you get anything done? It's been 7.5 minutes since I started filming after the battery died. Some people's videos are this long. What did you do? Anyway, how are the brows looking? I feel like this one's a lot darker than that one. They're both actually very dark again today. I think I might need to... The thing is, they are the same colour as my hair. I'm doing this in a medium brow. It is a medium brown in the Dip Brow Pomade. And technically that's accurate, but it does look very dark, doesn't it? I think because the face is so pale, it looks very dramatic. I feel like I look like... It was very flattering what I was about to say. I was going to say I look like Katie McGrath in Merlin, who plays Morgana, but she is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. When I said that, I specifically mean in terms of colouring, with her very pale skin and her dark hair. I do not mean in terms of her beauty, because that would be blooming insane. If I'm paying attention at the moment of editing, I will try and insert a picture of Katie McGrath. Otherwise, go look her up. Gorgeous woman. I think she was in Supergirl and stuff as well. I haven't watched that. I think she's been in that. And she was in Jurassic World, briefly. Didn't go particularly well for her character, the dinosaurs. What was the loud car? Right, we're going in with the mascara, which is what I need to repurchase. I actually haven't seen how expensive this is, but because it's Hourglass, aka a brand that will have a counter, anything that has like an actual counter with staff, I'm just guessing is going to be on the expensive side. Let me read it out. Hourglass mascara. I'm getting different prices coming up. It seems to be about £34, which is expensive, but I really like this mascara. Gonna have to look at my money, because if I'm going to Waterstones today in the shops, going up shops, maybe I can buy the mascara, because the thing with mascara is you can't see how much you've got left, but because it's so small actually, and I've been using it a while, I wouldn't be surprised if I am running out. Also with mascaras, if you run out and you've done one eye, end of days. I can hear Mum unlocking the front door. The door is open. You're so beautiful.
That's very kind, but I don't think it's true.
You are also, can I say something? And I'm going to say it, but then I'm going to explain it. You remind me of Helen, the footballer.
Because of my hair?
Because you've matched your scrunchie to your outfit. He's
Norwegian football.
Yeah, the Norwegian football player. When he's in blue, he's had blue scrunchies in his hair, and when he's in red, he has red scrunchies in his hair. And I think that's adorable. So yeah, Mum is giving Norwegian football player today. No, you do look gorgeous. I'm just talking about my mascara. In terms of...
You want a new one?
Yeah, I'm going to repurchase this one. I think I've told you that. But I was just thinking, if we're going to the shops today,
You could have a look.
if there's a, I don't know if there's an Hourglass nearby, I was going to have a look. Because it says it's £34, which is expensive for mascara, but I really like this mascara.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if I can find it somewhere
Good.
nearby with the books. I don't know why today I'm spending so much money. I do need to check if I've got this money in my bank account, because I'm not sure I do.
Could be a problem.
It could be a problem, yeah, Mum. I'm almost finished with my makeup, actually. How would you feel about us leaving early?
Not a problem at all.
And we can hang out in the cafe at the hospital.
Yeah. We're good at hanging out there.
You know what we are? I was literally about to say, because I get so stressed about the traffic and the parking at this hospital, as I've just told you. The other day, was it last month or something? We went before?
Yeah.
Oh no, it was last time we had this appointment, so 3 months ago.
Yes.
We were sat in that cafe for over 3 hours, and we had nothing with us to do. That flew by. We were just chatting for 3 hours. And I tell you what, considering we sit next to each other basically all day, every day, the fact we were able to have our conversation for 3 hours, like there was stuff we hadn't. Like sometimes I do think it's bonkers that we haven't run out of things to say to each other yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not concerned actually about us doing that. I do feel, you know what, I just said about this running out, I do feel like it's getting a bit drier towards the end. I think we are getting there. So yeah, I am going to see if we can get another mascara today. Especially if I am going to try and wear makeup a bit more.
Hey.
I just feel like it. It's funny. I don't know. I tell you what. Oh, sorry, I went to the camera. You know this. You know what I'm about to say. Well, you don't know what I'm about to say, but you know of it. We successfully set up my camera thing in the car. Meaning, I should be able to film proper clips in the car. I probably won't do it today, just because... Oh, I mean, maybe later. Just because... we're not going to hang around in that car park. It's one of the car parks that once you park, people are circling, staring at you. And obviously, I don't want to give anyone false hope that we're about to leave. It really stresses me out because, I mean, we do the same. It's like, oh, that person's lights are on. Have they just arrived or are they leaving? And I don't want to be that person. And I especially, because of that, don't want to be the person who's just sat there having a chat to the camera when people need to park to get to their appointments. That feels a bit
Wrong.
A bit wrong, yeah. In the words of Mum, a bit wrong. Yeah, I'm just putting my lips on. And then we can go. I'm gonna, please, you know what, let me put them on my handbag. I was about to say, please remind me to take my headphones, but I've done it. We actually went to this hospital last week for a different appointment. Because
a week and last Wednesday.
it was like this time last week, yeah. Because unfortunately, a lot of Mum's appointments are in this hospital, but the clinics for the different things are on different days. So sometimes they're every week, for example, every week on a Wednesday, like this one is. And other times, other appointments are every week on a Thursday. Sometimes it's like they only do the clinic like once every 2 weeks or once every month, meaning that we go backwards and forwards a fair amount. Oh, is the car charged?
I thought you charged it the other day.
Oh, I did, because of this. I tell you what, for someone who's a bit scatterbrained, oh, it's 100% charged. For someone who is scatterbrained, I keep forgetting to charge the car, and now I'm forgetting that I have charged the car. So yeah, it's going really well.
The two sort of go hand in hand.
They do. Yeah, I've got here, I've got my chapstick. Mum's given me a chapstick because I don't know what's happened, but the skin's got really horrid around there and really sore and like scaly kind of vibes. Yeah, I was saying, yes, the appointments are all on different days, so we're kind of going backwards and forwards, but it's okay. Keeping ourselves entertained, don't we, Mum?
Absolutely.
We have different playlists. We get ourselves a coffee on the way there. Do we have any spare straws left in the car in case I forget to ask for one?
I'll put some in just in case.
Might be a good idea. Right, makeup I think is done. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's done. And then my favourite bit after all of that, where we just shove the glasses on top of it. It's very upsetting. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm not going to eat brioche if we're on our way.
You want a pan of chocolat? She does want a pan of chocolat. That's fair. It's fair. I've got the ends of my coffee where the ice has now melted at the top, which is horrid. I've been up a while. Okay. We are good to go. I can't remember if I've shown you this for a while. This snow dragon from Jellycat is on my keys, and I love her. She is my favourite, and also it's very hard to lose her. I have lost her, but it's hard because she is, I was going to say she's a chunky girl. She's not at all. She's a long girl. Aren't you? My little Jellycat. Hopefully I'll be able to show you another Jellycat soon, because I may or may not have ordered one today. Which is why I'm talking about the fact I've spent lots of money today already at 9:30 in the morning. Okay, I think once I turn this camera off and pack it as well, we will be hot to go. I'm going to take a photo of my notebook because I've been writing ideas down for something this morning. But it's on my big notebook, my A4, so I don't want to drag it all the way there with us. I mean, it won't fit in my handbag, but yeah. Do I need the sunglasses? Potentially. It's just such a big case, this. These aren't even mine. These are my mum's sunglasses. Because I don't think, if I've got, you know what, I posted them, me wearing them on Instagram. They're kind of giving Anastasia left outside alone vibes, aren't they? Right, I have taken them out the case and put them loose in there. If they do get damaged, I will replace them.
They're not my main glass.
They're not my main present. They're not my main glasses. Okay, people. I need to turn you off. I do think this may be the longest series of clips I've ever done for a vlog. And I hope you've loved every second. Right, I'm going to turn you off now. It's the hazelnut frappe with coffee.
Looks like butterscotch.
It's weird but good. Hi. Oh, I was going to hide this and dramatically reveal it. Hi, it's been a few days. My voice. Hello, it has been a few days since I uploaded the vlog. Updated. I'm not well. Let me take you back. I actually can't remember when this vlog started, but I think I didn't film for a day or so. And then I've had a pain in my wrist about, you can't see it all, but it's like here. I mean, it's like this little area. And it's been hurting when I've been bending it. So if I did this with this wrist, you can see it's not letting me actually do that. It's just my fingers that can move. It was agony. But yesterday, just trying to type, I was almost crying. Literally took some time off in the afternoon. Went to bed, couldn't sleep because it hurt so much. And yeah, this arrived yesterday evening. I've only had it off briefly, and this plus a lot of ibuprofen means I'm now not crying anymore. It hurts. I'm not crying. Don't know what it is. I am terrified. It's going to be something like carpal tunnel syndrome or something, because my job is computer-based, YouTube computer-based, writing computer-based, and it's funny because I thought my eyes were going to be the first to go, but if my hands go. And then the reason I sound like this, I've also had a sore throat for the last couple of days. Today I woke up yesterday I woke up with this in agony, today I woke up with my throat in agony, and I was just like, I'm going straight to the pharmacist last time because I had tonsillitis 2 months ago. I worked out it was May when I was on antibiotics. It's now July and I've got it again and I'm on antibiotics. I've been prescribed antibiotics. Some sort of fancy penicillin word. So yeah, I'm like taking painkillers, taking antibiotics, and I'm just not doing fantastically well if I'm being honest. Yeah, it was all a bit much yesterday. Today, it's just been pain. I've not really managed to get anything done because I'm just sick. Like in the last like hour, all of this has come into my nose, and that's why I sound so bunged up. I've been fine. I sounded fine. I was all good. But the reason I'm stressed right now, and that I keep looking here, is because my dad's coming tonight and tomorrow, so we can do the painting upstairs, and I can't think of worse timing. It's all been planned. My dad's travelling, etc., to come and do it with me. I can barely breathe. I'm so miserable. So our initial plans were we were going to go to the safari today. This got worse, and then yesterday I was like, look, we're not going to be able to do it. And then we were going to go somewhere else, and then I decided we were going to stay home and I was going to do stuff. I've got my reading vlog that is now finished, that first vlog, and I was like, I can now edit that, and I was planning to kind of upload it this evening whilst we watched a film or something. But I haven't been able to do that because I've been trying to do the bare minimum of other things. Honestly, I just want to have a nap. That's all I want. But yeah, my dad should be getting here. Well, this is the thing. I can't tell if he was running late from work or if I've misunderstood where he's travelling from. Because if he's running late from work, he could arrive any minute because of where he was working today. If he hasn't travelled yet, it could be hours till he gets here. Actually don't know. But yeah, this is why I haven't really vlogged for a little bit. I'm trying to think which day I recorded. I've got nothing. I just see the time, so I can take some more painkillers. I've just taken some more antibiotics. Antibiotics are fun because you're going to take them on an empty stomach. So my pharmacist told me I've got to take them 1 hour before food or 2 hours after food. And I'm just sat there like trying to do the math, like, but I'm gonna take them 4 times a day. Like, that doesn't make sense. Because yeah, I just feel like there's not enough hours in the day to time that around food. I don't know why I'm taking pills on camera because I'm not doing a fantastic job. Hi, if you're watching, if you saw that, I just spilled almost half a can of water on the sofa. Spilled it on the sofa and my notebook. There's a lot on me. I've got the pack of tissues that I've had wet. Just trying to put pressure on the water like you do on a wound. It's just sort of one of those days where one thing goes wrong and then everything goes wrong and it's just not particularly good. Let me try and take this blooming pill. Oh. It's the easiest way I've ever taken a pill. So yeah, essentially I've got the camera open because I've got the curtains closed. Because I don't like the idea that someone's just going to ring the doorbell. And I don't know who it is and it's going to stress me out. So yes, I was meant... Oh, I've just realised who that is. That's Patreon. Just posted the last vlog to Patreon because they get early access. It's kind of all I've managed to do today, really. Other than travel to the pharmacy. We had a food delivery, even though we had one yesterday, because we needed milk. I didn't get enough milk and I got more painkillers, etc. because Mum and I there's a lot of pain in this house. God, I'm just looking at my to-do list. But also, because I don't know what my dad's doing, it's almost 100% sure he's driving. So if I just start texting him, unless he's got his car system connected, he won't be able to text me back. And obviously if the man is driving, I'm not going to start texting him all the time. I mean, I could call him. I don't know why that's not come up. But that feels a bit dramatic because he's not that late. But it feels like, what's the point of trying to do something if they could arrive any minute? I can't understand how the wrist hurts so much. And I've got to say, this is just a cheap one off Amazon. And it's got like a metal splint bit coming up here and you adjust the straps. It's actually really good. I mean, I feel like it has not got better, but it's just, yeah. The fact that it's holding it straight, so I physically cannot bend the hand. I need to tighten that bit more. But the fact I can't bend my wrist has done wonders because I kept forgetting. Because it's me, I kept forgetting and then picking stuff up. And like yesterday, I tried to pick something up. I think it was just like a light notebook, like not even that much. And I dropped it instantly because it was so painful. So the fact it's kind of doing this is almost serving a secondary purpose of just reminding me that it's bad, so not to do that. It's currently 4:30. Can you tell that Mum's not in here? Mum's in her room. She is probably lying down. And yeah. Kind of just talking to you now because I've got no one else to talk to. Oh. I feel like maybe I need to take some cold and flu medicine because the sinuses are clearly filling up or narrowing or whatever sinuses do. And she checked my glands and everything. Goodness me. I'll tell you what we have been doing. This is really random, okay? Yesterday I was like, I want to watch a true crime documentary. And Mum's just looking at me like, okay. Which I don't tend to do. I don't watch a lot of those. But something in me just wanted to watch one. So we watched... I don't remember. You know what? We didn't watch the one I'm getting confused with. So we watched the Gabby Petito, is that how you say her name? I've now just forgotten, even though it was on this documentary 100 times. We watched that one, the limited series, heartbreaking, and a catalogue of errors from law enforcement. Which is a well-known case though, which is an issue in itself with reporting standards of white women, etc, etc, etc. We could go on for days, but we watched one this afternoon whilst I've been trying to stay awake and not die, which was, I can't remember what it was called on Netflix. Let me see if I can find what it was called. Was it on Netflix? I don't even know. Essentially, it was a series. Is it on here? It was a limited series about a serial killer who operated in the Times Square area in like the 70s, 80s kind of time. If you can hear those noises, it's coming from my nose, which is always a good sign. And it was sex workers who were being targeted. And I had no idea about the history of Times Square. This clip does not want to be filmed. That was my mum actually crashing some things, so that was fun. What I was trying to say is that I had no idea of the history of Times Square, because in my head it's always been shiny lights and advertisements and big and loud and all this sort of stuff, but apparently it was actually I'm trying to think of the right word, but it was, sex work was very prominent. And yeah, they had venues I didn't even know existed, and I'm just looking going, what? And yeah, it's really eye-opening to see what it actually looked like back then, and what was at play. And then this serial killer going for these women. And it reminded me of a case. I need to try and think about it. I won't remember who it was, but there was a similar thing. I was about to say recently, but more recent than that in England. I think it was somewhere north. I want to say it was Liverpool or somewhere, which someone else did something similar. But yeah, it was a really interesting examination of that period, as well as telling the story of how they, bless you, of how they kind of tackled that crime, that series of crimes. But yeah, some of the people they interviewed, like doctors in, bless you, people who had doctorates in, God, we're gonna die in this house. Anyway, I found it super interesting, even though I can't explain anything about it, so just take my word for it. It was very interesting, very good. I think my problem with a lot of these true crime documentaries is they're so spread out, and I feel like They're making them 5 episodes or whatever for the point of making it. It's like they're trying to deliver shock value, and I'm just like, just give me the facts, like what happened. I was like, oh, I've run out of that drink quick. It's next to me on the sofa, that's why I've moved along the sofa, because it's now wet there. Oh, it's starting to get hard to talk. Why am I still talking? I don't know. Anyway, I suddenly felt like that, so I watched those. And yeah, haven't had dinner yet. That's my main concern. As to when my dad arrives, because depending on how long he's here, I have to feed my mama, and then it gets complicated. Am I feeding? Does my brother need food? Because he's not here. He does. He's not in the house, so that is problematic. He's gone out for the evening. That's okay. Right, I am just sort of descending into madness, and I can hear myself getting worse. So I'm going to turn the camera off just so when my dad arrives I'm actually not dead, because that makes painting harder. I think my suggestion is literally going to be I'll sit in a chair and operate the playlist, and you go ahead and do it. I'm not sure how well that will go down, but we'll see. You can see the cupboard. Now you're really precarious. We're gonna just have to accept that. Look at that. Hello. Hello, hello. It's actually been so long since I filmed a clip that I don't remember again. I know, it must have been Friday, because I was telling you about this, which I'm still keeping next to me, my splint thing, and I just got my antibiotics, which is fun. So it is now Tuesday, and as you can see, I am, it looks so funny, able to bend my hand and bend my wrist without jumping off a cliff. I've been wearing my splint.
I'll put that off.
Pass it to here. You're going to put it on the draining board? Love you all. Bye. Mother was getting a drink. I should probably get a drink too, actually. Anyway. Yes, I've been wearing a splint pretty much all the time since Friday. Guess what I was doing on Saturday? Yeah, I had the splint for less than 24 hours before it got covered in paint. Painting with one hand, not easy. So yeah, I've been on the antibiotics for my tonsillitis, and as you can hear, I can speak now, which everyone is thrilled about. I'm not gonna lie, I have been sick though, and standing up for like 10 hours, gonna kill me anyway, but doing painting whilst doing it one-handed, my cold really came out as well. I had the tonsillitis, I was exhausted, I was in other pain. It wasn't a fun weekend, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I got through work and I was amazed, because I was this close to emailing my boss and going, just to let you know, I might die today at work. I didn't. It did come up, but I was fine. And now it is lunchtime, 12:35. God, half the lunch break's gone already. More than that. In fact, let's set a timer, because I have a horrible feeling now I'm chatting with you, I'm going to forget to go back to work in an orderly fashion. So let us do that. I'm just going to get a drink. I'm going to get a can because I'm thirsty. Chatty, I'm still talking to you, but you can't see me. That hurt my head. I now feel dizzy. I've returned. I was going to say the word for return in French, but I can't remember. It will be je suis. Is it le compte? Something like that. I'm on day, well, today it will be day 1238, learning French consistently every day on Duolingo. I still can't speak French. I went tea in the dishwasher because I did fall very behind when washing in things. In my defence, hadn't got the knack yet of doing most things one-handed. I can use the wrist now. As I said, it doesn't hurt that much anymore. However, I'm scared to aggravate said wrist. So if I can do things mostly one hand, I'm kind of opting to. What was funny this morning, I did get a twinge on this hand and I was like, don't you bloody dare. Don't you dare. So, other than me telling you that I was poorly, no recollection of what I filmed about in this vlog, to the point that I think I might have some sort of amnesia. Like, at what point does memory loss become a genuine concern? I can't get that out with one hand. Ow! That hurt for a different reason. The dishwasher's rough because of the amount of bending up and down. However, washing by hand is worse. Because nothing cleaned properly. This new dishwasher is a dream. I hope you're watching this vlog for a dishwasher chat. One on the back. Yeah. I don't know at what point not being able to remember kind of anything becomes an issue. It's hot in here. I've not put the fan on though because I just uploaded the Australian accent that sometimes comes out of my mouth is kind of happening. I have this thing where I don't know if I've mentioned this, where I genuinely slip into usually an Australian accent and I find it really difficult to break out of, which is fine until I speak to my Australian co-worker. And I'm just like, I swear to God, I'm not making fun of you. Sometimes this just happens. And when you listen to to other people's accents, it makes it worse. Anyway. Yeah, I just uploaded the footage. Bloody hell. Proves my point now. Oh my God. I just uploaded the footage that I filmed on Friday because I couldn't remember what was going on. And I only watched it for like 5 seconds to remind me that it was when I was first falling ill in life. And what I realised, and I do apologise, it was very annoying just in that bit, is that the fans next door, you could hear the breeze on the camera again, which is why this fan's not on. Very long-winded way of saying this, because I don't want it to happen again. So that's why I'm hot. Anyway, I do have a little doodad, the fluffy doodad that goes on the mic. Or is it a mic? No, it like goes on the microphone bit on the top of the camera and it stops the amount of wind noise and stuff. So that doesn't happen. However, it's in my bedroom, I think. And that hurt. The one good thing that happened this weekend, because I became very behind
on basically everything that what I needed to do. As in, I'm gonna carry the scissors with both hands. I don't know why I felt the need to concentrate that much that I also needed to be silent, but yeah. Yeah, I fell very behind. I didn't get much YouTube done. Wasn't able to do much washing. I did that yesterday. Didn't get any of the washing machine dishwasher done, so this went on last night. I actually powered through yesterday and I feel a bit worse for it today, but yeah, so just house stuff. Nothing was clean, nothing was tidy. I mean, it isn't normally, but even worse than normal. There are lots of other things I do in life, but I can't remember right now. Yeah, I fell behind on YouTube because I wasn't able to film, didn't have time to edit, I was poorly. However, the reason that I was even worse than normal is because we did painting. It's going to go on my camera doodad. Because we did painting. I think I did say that my dad came. He travelled to see us. That's what was going on. I remember now. I was sat there trying to work out when my dad was coming. I thought he was coming from his local office to us. He wasn't. He was coming from his house. So whilst he did finish work, oh no, he didn't. He finished work late for one, and then he got stuck in Friday traffic on one of the motorways. So he didn't arrive. I think I was filming at like 4:30. He didn't arrive until 7:45-ish. So I literally was lying down on the sofa when I got a message saying what time he'd get here. So I misjudged that. I misunderstood what was going on, but that's okay. That looked very Wingardium Leviosa. Yeah, so we came round the Friday evening, we did some prep work, and then Saturday we did other bits, but a lot of painting. The room is now white. It was kind of, half of the room had lilac-y wallpaper. I think you could see that in the clip I filmed last vlog when I showed you, if you saw that, and I sort of showed what was going on at that point in that room. So yeah, the lilac wallpaper is now white, and then the other half of the room, it was more like a cream wallpaper, and that is now white as well. Half of a door is white, but I had nowhere to prop the door off its hinges. I don't know if I showed you that. So it was leaning against stuff, so I've had to wait for that half of the door to dry, which it now has. And at some point I need to flip the door around and paint the other half. The door, oh my god, that's wet. Oh. Okay, I'm prepared for the next one. Thought it could get me, did it? Well, it can't. God. Okay. I've only just emptied it. Oh my god, that's quite upsetting. I just saw how long I'd been filming for. Anyway. Yes, the door for the entrance to the room has been painted. The door frame, the other door frame has been painted. So what I need to do is on my to-do list, because I'm absolutely blank. Did we paint the windowsill, or am I hallucinating? I don't know. Okay. We did. So what I have to do is buy some more paintbrushes because we used all of them. Actually, no, that's a lie. We used all the painting ones that we bought for this project. I have some that I was going to use. I was meant to stain the garden furniture, but I haven't got around to it, so shh. Yes, so I found some of those paintbrushes, but I'm suspecting they're not going to be enough because I have to take everything out of the ensuite. There's an ensuite in that room because it used to be my bedroom. It used to be my bedroom because there was an ensuite. We didn't create the ensuite. That didn't make sense. I did it the wrong way around. Almost there. I really can't keep a train of thought, can I? Oh, I need to clean this. We have the ensuite, so the door frame is done, but I need to go in, empty it out, and then try and paint it. It's got awful orange wallpaper. It's kind of the same texture as this one, which has been painted over. It was kind of like a green, rough texture. We lazily just tried to paint over it, but this isn't good. So we're going to have to take this off at some point. A problem for another day, I think, another project. So yeah, we're going to see if I can be lazy, essentially, and just paint over the wallpaper. If not, my job gets a lot more intense because I'll have to use the wallpaper steamer, which I'm now very well versed in, to take off the wallpaper. I can do that. I'd prefer not to have to do that, but if that is what... Sorry, I'm just looking how disgustingly dirty some of the things my brother has brought down for me to wash, and deciding whether scraping it will work or if we're just, you know what, I just can't. We're gonna pray for the best and expect the worst, I think. Oh, it does fit there. Okay. Oh, almost there. I am sweating. Just checking that my alarm isn't going off because I feel like it should by now. So yeah, I have to do that potentially. Also, there's the height issue. I'm probably not going to make it to the ceiling, so I'm just going to do as much as possible of that. And those are my jobs. I said I was going to try and get it done this week, which feels ambitious given the fact that I am not feeling well still. I'm still on the antibiotics. I haven't finished them yet. I'm nearly there. But I'm still taking the antibiotics, still taking pain medicine, all that, etc, etc. So, yeah, we will see. If it doesn't get done this weekend, it doesn't get done. But the reason I would like it done is because it's kind of the last step before they can put the carpet in. And I'm so bored of the chaos upstairs that once that carpet gets put in, we can move my stuff around and then I get my rooms back. And I know saying rooms is insane. But because there was a point last year and beginning of this year where I had 2 active rooms, even though I've got rid of like probably more than 50% of my possessions. There's still a lot now piled up in the much smaller room. And I just really like it. It's spread out and gone. And then in terms of house project that they're kind of doing, There's only one room left, which is what I now refer to as the box room. And frankly, I don't know how they would do that because there's so much stuff in there. We need to empty it and then them come out and do it quite quick because there's nowhere to store all of that. But we'd also, I imagine they'd need to do the walls. It's fine. It's not a problem for me at the moment. Did it. We did it. That's the thing. It doesn't sound like I've done a lot, but everything takes me so long now. Like, I've been filming for almost 20 minutes and I got myself a drink and I've emptied the dishwasher and put like a quarter load in, which is quite upsetting. So then upstairs will be done. In terms of downstairs, that's a very different situation, but it's kind of, technically it's one room because I'm in the kitchen and it kind of wraps around, and on the other side is the dining room, which you've seen a couple of times if you've watched my videos. So this isn't really being done much. All that's happening is new flooring's being put in. I think next door's getting some paint. Again, there's quite a lot of stuff next door that I have to sort through, but in terms of like structural flooring, that kind of stuff, that's it. And then in here, I believe all that's being done, removing wallpaper, flooring, painting, and painting of cupboards and realigning them so this doesn't happen. You can't hear, but basically, can you see up here better? It's like that all the time, or like that all the time, and it's just like that on the hinges. In fact, I forgot this happened to this cupboard the other day. That bottom hinge, oh, you can't see. You have to lift it up to open and close it. So it'll be good for that to be fixed. Now I've said it out loud, it feels like quite a lot still, but I'm hoping we're getting towards the end of it. I think all of the paint upstairs has dried now. I'm just a little bit nervous. And obviously there's a couple of things that I need to try and paint myself on my own. It's going to be fun, I'm sure. But yeah, that's kind of the rest of the house's plan. It's kind of where we're going, that's what's happening. And yeah, it's just been a lot. But I'm hoping that, again, once it's all done, it will then all be done and we'll have... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the hot chocolates behind you as to when they go off and I'll need to drink them. Well, Mum will want them. Anyway, yeah, once it's done, I'll get some more time back. That is Taylor Swift telling me that I've got 5 more minutes before I need to be back at my desk. Yeah, once it's done, I should have a lot more time back in life. And then I will be able to stay on top of the house a bit more, hopefully. I will be able to rest when I want to rest. I will be able to rest when I would like to rest a bit more. And hopefully have more time for making YouTube videos and writing and the things that I'd actually like to do in life, rather than kind of feel like I'm running to catch up all the time. So I'll also have a really nice space upstairs that I'll show you as we go. I have great plans for it, but no budget. So at the moment, a lot of my current things are just sort of being moved around, and I'll be able to explain in a video or two, hopefully. No, that's being really ambitious. I'll be able to explain in a bit, in a couple of weeks or something, what my plan is for the bedroom. What used to be my bedroom and now is kind of just going to be a general purpose room for me, like an office kind of space. And yeah, probably throughout the, I was going to say year, but I think more years, I'll be able to, you know, upgrade things or buy new things that are needed. And that's the plan. I definitely need to go back to work now. And I also have just seen how long I've been filming for now, and I know how long I filmed before, so we're gonna wrap this vlog here. It's probably for the best because I have no idea what we started with and what we've ended with. So I think now is an appropriate time to wrap this up. I think the video before this was my reading vlog, so if you watched that, I hope you enjoyed. I start reading the next book tonight, I think, which will be really exciting as well. So, thank you so much for watching this video. If you've got this far and you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe. Also, I've got Patreon going and it's really fun. I'm also filming my Patreon exclusive video this week. I've got a lot going on this week, I've just realised. So, it's exciting. I'm happy, I'm tired, I'm ill, but I'm happy. So, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you very soon. Bye! Oh no.